Oh my god, please don't tell me I have to record all that again. Well, it saved my old one, but I wasn't done. I wasn't done talking! Ah! I don't even know what question I was on. Let me find another one I want to talk about. There's a double whammy. It says, how many sexual partners have you had in your life, and would you prefer to have had more or fewer? I've only had one so far. It was awesome. It was alright. It was awesome. It was alright. I say as it fundamentally changed my body. Would you prefer to have had more or fewer? More! More! Hello! I want people to start getting in line! It was awesome for me. Because I like to come. I like to feel awesome and sexy and wonderful and powerful. So I want more. Fucking top of the list. I almost said Kevin Parker, but I will switch it to my wife. And then, have you ever considered suicide, and what is so important to you that without it life would not be worth living? And I've actually tried to kill myself a handful of times because, wow, the girl I liked didn't like me back. Whoa, boo-hoo, Ivy. Why are you trying to kill yourself over this shit? Oh my god. Sorry. I just want to beat the fuck out of my younger self, because as much as that experience has, like, affected you, it should not have. You should have been a stronger person and been able to find that strength sooner within yourself to get the hell over it. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? I think that I would tell my mom not to let me have so much control over my own diet, because growing up, it was alright. You know, if they were like, okay, just go get a snack from the fridge or whatever, if you're hungry, that was okay. And then there was about the time when I had to start making my own dinner, picking out my own meals and whatnot, but I wasn't old enough really to be making those decisions for myself, so I would always pick something extremely unhealthy or a lot of extremely unhealthy somethings at once. And I think I might have developed an eating disorder at a pretty young age. Obviously I did, because I'm fucking fat. Duh. But I really struggled with my diet and eating healthy, or even trying to. And now that I'm old enough, and now that I'm 20 years old, my relationship with food is still very strained. I still believe I have an eating disorder of some sort. Oh, I just spit. I just don't. I'm just living with it, though. I don't quite know how to get help or go about living with it in a healthier way. So I'm just kind of. This one's kind of cringe. If you began to be very attracted to someone of another race, how would your behavior differ from what it would be towards someone of your own race? It fucking wouldn't, because it really does not matter what race you are to me. If I like you, I like you. Okay, I want to know what other person in the world would have a different answer than mine, and why the fuck. Do you have a favorite sexual fantasy, and would you like to have it fulfilled? First of all, what a dumbass question, of course. I've got a gazillion different sexual fantasies. I mean, ranging from actual plain vanilla yogurt to straight up, like, that's a little too, is that too revealing? I don't know. I can't think of a favorite one. Actually, one of my favorites, well, not one of my favorites. I have so many different sexual desires. Why do you ask me to pick just one? Let me think of the most recent one. Okay, the most recent one I can think of was, oh my god, this is revealing. I'm all shy all of a sudden. No. Today's mug choice is the triple hearts I got with my wife at the thrift store. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's, I couldn't even think of the most recent one. Actually, yes I can. Oh my god, it was the night that Holly and I were trying to do our thing, and my wife called, and afterwards I couldn't really think of Holly in that way anymore. Haven't since, by the way. I was thinking, oh my god, I just spilled a bunch of... Okay, technical difficulties. I was thinking about what if my wife and I were both in the same room, mutually masturbating, and oh boy, not me, a freaking, and it was awesome, it was great, and would I like to have it fulfilled? Hell yeah, hell yeah! Would you be willing to make a substantial sacrifice to have any of the following? Your picture on a postage stamp, your statue in a park, a college named after you, a Nobel Prize, and a national holiday in your honor. No, but I would probably give up about 1/4 of my worldly possessions to have my face on a postage stamp. That'd be so cute. Can you imagine? Ivy, can you imagine getting a letter from your wife with your face on the fucking stamp, bro? On an airplane, you are talking pleasantly to a stranger of average appearance. Don't know why that matters. Unexpectedly, the person offers you $10,000 for one night of sex. Knowing that there is no danger and that payment is certain, would you accept the offer? Yes. If somebody offered me $200 for sex, I would probably still say yes. That's a lot of money. $10,000 is a lot more than $200, but still a lot of money. If you had to spend the next 2 years inside a small but fully provisioned Antarctic shelter with one other person, whom would you like to have with you? Ideally, it would be my wife. But they would probably go so cuckoo bananas, only ever seeing me for 2 years? Although, I would be just happy as a fucking clam, bro. If you wanted to look very sexy, how would you dress? I would wear these earrings. Put my hair down, because that's very hot. Also physically very hot, since I'm sweating a storm. I probably would wear my bra and a button-up shirt, but unbuttoned, like, all the way down. So it was literally just me and my bra vibing. I would have to find... No, I've got this cute little romper thing. Should I put it on for this video? I don't think I should. Yes. Hi everybody, I would be wearing this little tiny romper thing. It's so cute. Oh, I wish you could see the little freaking... I wish you could feel it, actually. It feels really good. Like the material it's made of. And I love the freaking peekaboo shoulders. So cute. Look at that. Can you see my shoulder? Hi. Can you see my arm? Oh, hi. Dude, what is it? Oh, I forgot Holly wrote on me the other day at lunch. Let that be documented. Let these be documented. Boop. What's wrong with me? Before I even, like, made the decision to think about how much work it would be to get into this, I just went in there and did it. Dude, it's actually a lot cooler than my thick-ass cotton fucking t-shirts that I love to lay in. What are things too personal to discuss with others? I don't know. That's too personal to discuss. Duh. How many times a day do you look at yourself in the mirror? At least once. I know some days, if I look in the mirror, I will kill myself, so I don't on those days, but at least once. Do you feel you have much impact on the lives of the people you come in contact with? Can you think of someone who, over a short period of time, significantly influenced your life? Yeah, I would say so, because I'm cuckoo crazy bananas, and if you ever meet me, then you're probably never gonna forgive me. Not gonna lie. Can you think of someone who, over a short period of time, significantly influenced your life? Yeah, my wife. I didn't know them like I do now. Fucking... what? Since around May? Onwards? About 4 or 5-ish months ago, and now they are literally the only thing on my mind 100% of the time. So, I'd say they influenced that and the fact that I'm now a cum brain. I'm just kidding. Can I say that? Oh my god, would you rather be happy yet slow-witted and unimaginative, or unhappy yet bright and creative? For example, would you rather live the life of a brilliant yet tortured artist such as Vincent van Gogh, or that of a happy but carefree soul who is a bit simple-minded? That's me now. Honestly, I don't mind being a little fucking... spaced out there all the time, because it's true, I'm not really that smart. But I'm happy. I'll be having a ball. Or an unimaginative, or no, unhappy yet bright and creative. Dude, I can be dumb as I am dumb as a box of rocks and still happy and creative. Dude, this question is... Someone's texting me. Okay. Was that sarcastic? If it was, I'm gonna be really mad. Do you enjoy sleeping in physical contact with your lover? Yes. What fuckwit in the world doesn't? Oh my god. Do you know how much of an honor it is to be near your wife? I say as I'm talking specifically about mine. Do you know how much of a freaking honor it is to be in their presence? Fucking dumb, man. Oh my god. Hi everybody. Sorry, not me being playfully cute as I sit down. I saw myself in the recording screen when I went to get a cigarette, and then I was like, dude. Oh my god, where was I? I know I stopped at a question I wanted to briefly touch on. In love, is intensity or permanence more important to you? How much do you expect from someone who loves you, and what would make you feel betrayed by your mate? Indifference, dishonesty, infidelity. 100% permanence, I would say. Although intensity does matter. But so far, we're good on that. How much do you expect from someone who loves you? Not much, to be honest. Just to be thought of every once in a while. Well, you gotta tell me you're thinking about me then, if you think of me. So I'm just like, okay. Awesome. And then, what would make me feel betrayed by my mate? Indifference, dishonesty, infidelity. Probably dishonesty. Indifference. That would really suck if they were just like, yeah, I love you, but I'm really not interested in anything that has to pertain to you. And I'm just like, you're just indifferent towards it, okay? Which I haven't felt yet. Wonderful. Besides Tame Impala, if my wife ever does end up watching this for some cuckoo bananas reason, you have to love Tame Impala now. That's what makes me feel betrayed by my mate. It's so funny. Definitely not infidelity. Although I would feel way less special and loved. Not loved, but I'd be like, okay. Because, I don't know. Actually, I take infidelity back. I just want to watch. How do your feelings about death influence the way you lead your life? Having been somebody who has tried to take their own life, obviously, I let it influence me a fuck ton. Not recently, because if I were to die in the next 15 minutes, I probably would be really mad about it. I'd be super freaking zazzed because I don't want to die right now. I want to hold my wife for the rest of my days. And also pet my dogs and make a gazillion more inside jokes with my family and friends. And eat this fucking London broil that's been in the crock pot all day. And drink my apple juice and finish the cigarette. I don't wanna... I mean, my feelings about death are really not that strong. Because sometimes I'm just like, okay, we're gonna die, I can't do anything about it, oh, alright, whatever. But at the same time, my feelings about death are pretty strong, because I'm just like, but you have the power to kill yourself. Why is that always on my mind? Well, I was gonna say not killing myself, but... I have lots of things to think about now, actually. Hey, this reminds me of what I wanted to talk about the other day in my video before God came down and said, shh. How much do you like your body? If you awoke alone on a warm morning and were going to laze around your home, how long would you wait to get dressed, and what do you wear when you sleep? I have quite a lovely relationship with my body as of now. Today it's love. Nothing but love for the physical form that I have. By the way, I'm going to dedicate that to my wife, because I would not have as much confidence had they not put it all over me. If I awoke on a warm morning and we're gonna laze around my home, how long would I wait to get dressed? I wouldn't get fucking dressed. I would just stay in whatever I was wearing. And whatever I wear to sleep is my drawers and the biggest t-shirt I can fucking find. I like to look formless sometimes, especially when I'm in my house. So I like to wear big drapey things. But when I go out, I'm just like, does everybody want to see my titties? Another good one. Are you able to separate sex from love? Could you be content satisfying your sexual needs from people other than your mate? When you think of sex, do you think of a broad range of touching, holding, and caressing, or mainly of sexual intercourse? I Let's start with the first one. I think, yes, you can separate sex from love, obviously. I did. Could you be content satisfying your sexual needs from people other than your mate? Could I be content? No, because my wife would not be content, and that's no bueno. Not for me. No. And when you think of sex, do you think of a broad range of touching, holding, caressing, or mainly sexual intercourse? Sex is all of that. All of it. I mean, anything leading up to it, the caressing. I don't know how I feel about that word, by the way. I'm sorry. I said sorry before I laughed at the joke I thought of. There was a post on Tumblr that said, "Guards, caress this man." And I was like, ah! That's perfect, I loved it. Is there anything this is another question. Is there anything you could have told, is there anything anyone could have told you that would have made your first sexual experience better? Do you think you would be better off if you had waited longer to have sex? If you had started earlier, and was sex what you imagined it to be? I would say that they told me it was sweaty, but they didn't tell me how sweaty. Like, oh my god, maybe it was just my endorphins, like, kicking into maximum overdrive, but I was like, hold on, baby, I'm sliding out of your arms here. Do you think you would be better off if you had waited longer to have sex? Yeah, because then my wife could have been the one all up in my guts instead of some chick. It says that chick is my friend, actually. I love you. If you had started earlier, no. Yeah, no. I don't know. How the fuck would I know that? Was sex what you imagined it to be? Yes and no. I thought that, well, I didn't really know what to think until it started happening, but I thought it was gonna be really fucking hot, and I mean it was, so that was awesome. That was exactly what I imagined. Yeah, it was pretty much actually exactly what I imagined. I thought she was gonna put her hands all over my body, and nothing happened. Although I didn't come. I'm sorry, Holly, I did not. I think that's just a me thing, girl. Girl, there's no more questions. Good. Because I kind of want to get out of my sexy little outfit and go finish moving my room. What are you looking for when you converse with people? What kind of things do you usually discuss? Are there other things that would be more interesting to you? What do I look for when I converse with other people? Every time I have a conversation with somebody, I want it to be awesome and fantastic, first of all. And I want to laugh a whole bunch, so I want there to be enough repertoire between me and the conversee that can be sustained. What kind of things do we usually talk about? It depends on who I'm with. If it's with Eric, I'm not really doing a lot of talking. Same with my wife. God bless their hearts. Loving the bits. Me and Veronica both have a very equal relationship when it comes to talking each other's ears off, so that's wonderful. Sophia, it's very equal, although the things we discuss with each other are way more personal than any of the conversation topics that arise in any of my other conversations. And are there other things that would be more interesting to you 100% of the time? I don't know anything about Doctor Who. I don't know anything about Pokemon. I don't know anything about fucking Supernatural or any of the Marvel movies. Sorry, Thea. And so, as much as I love hearing and seeing how other people get excited and talk about it forever, I'm just like, I love you guys. I love this moment we're having, but what? Can we talk about Tim Paul? No, I'm just kidding. When there's some truth in the joke, but dude, I bet you if I start talking, sorry, I'm itching my back. Which, by the way, there's a zipper on this thing. Okay, I had to zip it all myself because I'm home by myself. What was it talking about? Oh fuck, I forgot. Damn, I got distracted. I forgot. Oh well, I guess that will be the end of it. Say goodbye to me and the girls. Hi.